Hey y'all, this is Kaya. Let me flip it around. Oh boy, here we go. Hey, how's it going? Let me turn around here. So, I'm here at the medical clinic and, sorry, St. Mary's Detroit Lake Health Hospital, pharmacy, clinic, urgent care. But see what I got right here? We got the that. That means it's free. That's what I learned in my life. If you see that at a hospital, see that? Wait, that's right there. That's a good thing. Okay? That's a good thing. Alright, so being half and half of many things, we're all together human beings, right? We're from America, right? America, way older than the United States. Many thousands of years we've been around, you know. I don't know when I came, some immigrant sometime, but we're all immigrants here, you know. We all come from the Africas. Lucy, the mother of all humanity, and you know, the bones of them, like 3 million years ago. And we, well, I had an idea just now. I mean, not just now, but I had an idea, okay? I have a dream that one day all the boys and girls of the planet, little babies, black babies, and native kids, and white boys, and angry white boys, and angry native boys, and angry black boys, and angry Chinese boys that are coming to invade us, will all be mapping, okay, elements everywhere. Like they did in Fukushima, right? Uranium, plutonium, or not plutonium, but you know, uranium. You know, the pipe, or the, sorry, not the pipe, the energy source for Fukushima, the power plant, you see? That power plant broke. Yeah, it was a wave that broke it. Whew, fallout all over Japan, all over Japan. All right, what we got with our pipelines? We got arsenic coming into the soil, right? That's a fact from the Banerjee site that we solved that, right? We've done that. Water protectors, done. Okay? Figured that out a long time ago. Second, mining. Taconite, right? Sulfide mining. Boundary waters. Iron, okay? But the thing is, the thing that's most bad of all about opening up taconite, of any kind, of which there's a ton of it up here, is arsenic. Third, and this is the thing that I'm, whoo! Praise Jesus. The Lord has come. Dr. King lives again, the resurrection of Christ. Whoo, boy. So I was just Googling around today. I was like, well, I wonder if the arsenic bioaccumulates in the rice. Okay. Haaretz. Article from Israel. The Jewish settlers in that land, let's call it the Holy Land, that used to be owned by the Ottoman kings, the Sultan, you know. Fun side note, arsenic in the Ottoman harem, okay? The women's of the Turkish Sultan would clean the hair off their body where they wanted to with arsenic, hama, lime, sulfur, arsenic minerals. So you ladies, you think shaving sucks. Well, back in the Ottoman times, we crazy Turks, I don't know, I'm ashamed of my Turkish. But whatever. The Sultan, not all of us, okay, this is the Sultan, the kings suck, you know, I'm sure they couldn't afford the shit, but basically the women in the harem of the Ottoman Sultan, they would go hairless, and they would compete as to how little hair they had everywhere, including, you know, with arsenic. Hama. Victorian. So it bleaches the skin. It turns you beautiful. Well, if you stay on too long, you don't scrape it off with your bronze thing, the scraper, you get a burn. Okay? Arsenic is used for hair removal in Ottoman times. Then the Victorians stole it. But side note, Now, we're going to do a crowdfunding video for this. Mapping of arsenic in the water up here with the rice, wild rice. So this, getting back to the point, Israel. Haaretz is the Israeli newspaper. There's an article in there from last year. It says that basically, oh, don't worry about bioaccumulation of arsenic in wild rice or white rice or brown rice. More arsenic in brown rice. Wild rice is hella brown, okay? Like way more brown than brown rice. So you're gonna, I don't know, but I would imagine you would have more arsenic in the wild rice if there were some chance of arsenic getting in the water. So imagine you don't mine anything up there, right? No more mining. We shut down the boundary waters, polymet shit, which who fucking cares, honestly? I care, but given the North Korea thing and Syria, I mean, I'm just thinking about, you know, fallout and shit. But pipelines, right? Arsenic leaching from pipeline leaks into ground well water. An assay for arsenic with wild rice. That's not crazy. Because the thing is that, you see, there was a penny a test challenge put out by Idea Connection the other day. I mean, like last year, right? The Chemists Without Borders are obsessed with arsenic in the wells of Bangladesh. This is the most large scale poisoning of water as they know it from chemicide in the planet, and it was arsenic. Bangladesh has hundreds of millions of people. They're going to be underwater pretty soon. You know, my friend's from Bangladesh, Abu. I says to him, I says, you know, like, man, your country's fucked. I'm glad you're here. You know, we're going to have to give you some aid. And I imagine if, you know, if they're saying, the Chemists Without Borders are saying, we've got a test, right? We've got a test, a penny a test, a strip. Guess what? Up here, probably we don't need to buy it. Guess we won't have any pennies. There ain't gonna be no money. There ain't gonna be no manufacturing. And the key thing was with the penny a test was that it should be locally, indigenously produced. In that case, in Bangladesh. So in this case, Minnesota, Wisconsin, all you entrepreneurs that want to go to Chicago, sell this stuff. I mean, dude, I think that arsenic-based resistance of Line 3, resistance of boundary waters mining by polymet, resistance to GMO modification, genetic modification organism, genetically modified organisms of wild rice. If you hate CRISPR, okay, if you hate genetic modification as much as I do, if you hate biology as much as I do, if you hate molecular biology as much as I do, you will love this idea. Because we will use wild rice. There will be no genetic modification of said rice. There will be no change to the genome of said rice. And we will map arsenic everywhere, right? Particularly around Line 3. And if you own a mine and water protectors hate you, you screwed them hundreds of years ago. We'll give them some stuff, you know, test the waters of arsenic around there. And if you hate biology, most of all, if you hate the way they do molecular biology with pipettes and genetic modification, if you hate GMOs as much as I do, you will love wild rice. Without genetic modification, test of the arsenic hurting the water. But I love biology. I love what happened with this whole thing because we had an era of the science when, I mean, I don't know, I'm talking about it as if it's already gone, but I would say that we're entering an age where, I mean, this is a very serious reality, right? We're entering an age when basically the funding for things is just getting smaller. You know, it's not a joke. I mean, it's really, I'm laughing, but it's sad, you know, and I wonder, I really wonder actually if people were to think clearly for just a second at these top schools, right? Berkeley, Harvard, MIT, Caltech, Stanford, and every other bullshit school that doesn't really matter beyond them, and all the stupid corporations they make. If they were to think for 1 second, you know, What's around me when the bomb goes off, right? Or the Wall Street collapses, or name your favorite scenario, right? The shock. What are you going to do at the hands of the masses to placate them? And recognize that Dr. King was right. To recognize that, you know, we need a poor people's campaign in this country. We need it more than ever. It needs to be natural and basic, simple, do it yourself, make your culture, everything that this country was based on. Everything before this country was born, the United States of America. Thousands of years of indigenous wisdom, and there's an indigenous wisdom everywhere. Everywhere where you are on the planet, you will need to know for bare fucking survival. I swear to fucking God. If only for your own sanity, my friends, in the coming age. In this great tribulation that's so imminent upon us. Who was right? Was it Malcolm X? Pre-Mecca? That heresy? The Islamic heresy of the Nation of Islam? He went to Mecca. He saw. No skin color. Islam is about sanity. He saw it. And it's tragic what happened to him. If he had lived longer, we might have seen the Poor People's Campaign realized. Because Malcolm X is the voice of the poor. Dr. King is the voice of the rich, black, educated, middle class, upper class from Atlanta and the South. Those men and women had the money to get an education, to have that dream. And if you ain't got no fucking money, you ain't got no dreams. So you get Malcolm X shit, which is fine. But we live in an age when we do have the ability to dream. Everyone has the ability to dream. Every single one of this planet. So why can't you just go out and do your own mapping? Do your own chemistry, do your own biology, do your own physics. Do something before the bomb goes off in North Korea. The H-bomb. 140 kilotons of American sin. Oppenheimer's son. His child. And are we going to see madness in this country that's going to catalyze innovation? In my life, it's been the case. My life has been transformed by madness, by mania and depression, by people telling me I can't be a scientist. I ain't no fucking scientist. I'm just a man who wants to map arsenic in the water with wild Minnesota rice. Peace be upon you.